So good morning, Shirin. We've just finished your one-to-one, and we've been doing a review session, so doing a follow-up and feedback, and just reflecting over the last 9 months, because you came to Step by Step Listening because you were going to pull together a creative team,
yes,
a marketing team, and a band,
yeah,
and going to be taking them away to, is it China you're going now? Yeah, so China in June for initially a 3-month tour. Be taking people away that perhaps have only been away from home for a short period of time and perhaps not that far away, and one of your first sort of managerial roles as well, really managing 3 teams all in one go. And without being sort of ageist, how old are you?
23.
23. So going to be managing 3 teams in China away from home.
Yes.
So well, you've been developing metaphors and resources over the last 9 months with us, and today you were working on your sort of final one to sort of make sure you're ready for your tour, about managing at your best. And you've very kindly offered to talk us through your drawings,
My artwork.
your artwork, that sort of demonstrates your step-by-step process, and it also shows how clean language helps people to articulate what's happening when it works. So I'm just going to move down to your first picture. If you could just let us know what's happening here.
Okay, so the kind of first picture is my tired eyes. So I have a little inner me here, which is sort of nagging myself to say, come on, let's put those glasses on, because everything is out of focus, it's fuzzy, I need a bit more clarity. So that's kind of the first stage is managing at my best, is recognising that I need to make a change.
Okay.
So I need to start my process. And the first stage after that is reaching into my pocket and grabbing my imaginary glasses and sticking them on. They're gorgeous, aren't they? They're amazing. When I put those glasses on, that's making everything bright, it's making everything brilliant in HD, so that's what I can see, much more clearer. I'm not tired then, and that kind of relates to, how can I get to feeling like that? That relates to me taking a break, or having a one-to-one session, or being warm and wrapped up and comfortable. I'm always about the temperature. It has to be optimum temperature for me. It's moving till I find a space that I'm comfortable to working. It's ticking off tasks on my task sheet, and it's communication with myself and the people around me to make sure that we know what needs to be done.
And we're not going to go into too much detail, but that's partly been the foundations, isn't it, of the programme, is communication. Is how you need to work out how to communicate.
Kind of worked on these areas over the last sort of 9 months, individually over different sessions, so they all like culminate this section of my metaphor now.
So is this section the same or different as planning?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what happens?
Then what happens is I kind of have a light around me, but without my glasses on, that light's a little bit dull, so it's not brilliant. It's not something that people are attracted to. But if I put those glasses on and I feel like I can see everything much more brilliant and clear, then I will radiate that light around me much more bright and brilliant, which will in turn attract people towards it. Think of it like the sun, which is kind of what I've drawn here. So that's what vibrates and radiates. It's like a magnet. It's warm and it's inviting. So for me to radiate and vibrate like that, what works for me is going to the gym and making sure that I push myself to do more than I expected I could do, or that like I ever thought I could do. It's listening to music loud in my car, because that makes me really happy. It's practicing my own songs. It's juicing and eating well to fuel my body. And it's spending time with my family, even if it's distant. So it could just be like picking up the phone and calling my sister.
And then what happens?
Then what happens is that energy obviously is radiating. It's pulling like a magnet. And that will pull my team towards me with excitement and enthusiasm and energy. And, that's... As everybody knows, if other people around you are excited, it makes you excited, and it's the same if you're excited, you can make other people excited. So it's kind of a two-way thing. So I pull my team towards me, all energetic, enthusiastic, and when they're there, they go, right, so what now? And then I say, right, I better say something now. So once they're there and they're in place, little inner me goes and turns the switch on to turn my heart on, and that's when my honest words will start to come out. And my honest words are basically little balls of like cotton candy, and I give them to everyone around me, and they can digest those words with ease, basically.
And we've talked, isn't there, because there's tools that you've been developing about how to communicate more effectively, to make it clear, and also checking with your team how they need it to be able to digest it.
Yes.
So you've adapted and adopted lots of tools along the way.
Yeah, I found that, not everybody wants to be communicated to in the same way. Sometimes an email works, and sometimes a face-to-face works, sometimes a phone call works, or a text works. So it's making sure that you kind of adapt to what they need as well.
And one of the other things that, if you want to sit down, we'll just go. You've also recognised that this is a cycle.
Yes.
So this is something that as your business grows, the first lot of albums you're going to have out, then your fans will want more, so then you have to do the whole cycle again. And so what you were saying to me earlier was that the benefits are that you've now got a process that can evolve and adapt and adjust as your business and company grows.
Yeah, because I was saying at the beginning, I want to, to manage at my best, I want to be able to evolve and adjust my project. That's what will help. And then as I started to describe it in a metaphorical sense, I was saying, when I put my glasses on, my eyes adjust. It takes a few seconds, but my eyes adjust, and then that helps me to evolve my project. So it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is a cyclic movement. As any businesses, you start off, and I'm going to be releasing this material, and I'm going to be touring that material. And once we've done that, then you have a fan base, and then they say, well, we want the next lot of materials. So you've got to then move the cycle again, and it grows each time, but it's knowing what processes need to be in place, and having worked on the other areas within this metaphor, as I say, taking a break, or taking a one-to-one session, or communicating things that I've worked on, task managing, that all kind of comes together in this metaphor now.
Fantastic. And it all started with a 2-day programme of do, delegate or ditch.
Exactly.
Thanks for sharing today.